Hello, welcome to Pendulum Friday. Thank you so much for joining me here at Soulprint Intuitive Tarot. Again, if you have questions that you want for the pendulum, please ask them in this video in the comment section, and I will include them in next week. Also, I was scrolling through my own YouTube channel, and I was really surprised to see that there was this advertisement saying that Soulprint was having a sale. I don't know what that's about. I'm going to have to reach out to YouTube, but I don't do sales. I don't have merchandise. I don't sell products. If you want a reading, you have to reach out to me only at soulprint888@gmail.com. It's the only place you can reach out to me and ask for information on a reading. Okay, so I don't know what's going on there, but let's just ignore it. It's not me. Okay. Here we go. Let's just get started. I got a list. So we're just going to motor our way through it. Here we go. Okay, so for those of you who are new or maybe have forgotten, when the pendulum goes side to side like that, it means it's ready to talk. Pendulum, show me yes. And you'll see it just shifts into a back and forth motion. Pendulum, show me no. And it goes round and round. All right. You may see a slight vibration in my hand. That's because the energy of the pendulum causes that vibration. Here we go. Will SCOTUS have to settle who the winner is in the 2024 election? Is there going to be sufficient confusion that it ends up having to go to SCOTUS? No. All right. Is Joe Biden going to win the 2024 election? Yes. Is his opponent going to be Donald Trump? When the pendulum goes perfectly still like that, there isn't an answer at this point. You know, I've been asking and looking and looking and asking, and it seems to fluctuate. Sometimes I get yes, sometimes I get no, sometimes I get, I don't know. So I guess we'll just have to keep asking that one. So there was a lot of interesting suggestions about who the sixth co-conspirator might be. I think, okay, so there's Mike Lindell, Roger Stone, Steve Bannon, Boris Epstein. Do you think all of them are going to get into trouble? I don't, well, let's see if we can get an answer about which specific one was listed on the indictment pertaining to Trump. In terms of the January 6th indictment against Trump, I am looking to confirm who the sixth co-conspirator is. Mike Lindell. That's a no. Roger Stone. Okay, that's a yes. I mean, they have all that video of Roger Stone outside the, oh God, whatever the hotel was, saying, just screw them. We're just going to say we won and that's going to be it. So, Steve Bannon. Nope. Boris Epstein. It's gone still. Okay. So again, we're kind of getting a yes on Roger Stone, but there's so many others to choose from. Here we go. Are seniors going to receive any monetary assistance this year from the federal government? All right, it's a yes, but it's a small yes, so not quite sure what that means. Maybe less than you expected. Of course, you have to realize they are going to be blocked left, right, and center from the Republican Party, right? So that's what's going to happen. So I don't know. Let me ask it this way. Are there going to be significant positive changes in terms of seniors' benefits once Joe Biden wins his second term? Yes. Okay, he hasn't forgotten about you. There's only so much he can do with those Republicans standing in his way. Is Maryland? Somebody's asking about Maryland. Is Maryland going to? Is there going to be money made available to help the people of Maryland with rent? Not right now. Can they anticipate some help down the line? Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm going to do this one first. So, um, is anything significant, be that money or documentation or gold bricks, um, buried with Ivana Trump? Is there something in that casket besides her ashes? Is it documents or papers? Yes. And is it money? Yes. Somebody wants to know if um, Wisconsin's fake electors are going to end up being charged. Wisconsin fake electors, will they be charged? Yes, they will. Okay, let's zero in on Trump. All right, here we go. Does Donald Trump currently have physical, medical issues that are impairing his abilities? Yes. Was that manifested in part by the excessive sweating that he displayed at that last rally or whatever they're called? I'm going to go with kind of. It feels like there's other things going on. It feels like the sweating is not a symptom as much as it was a reaction to, frankly, just flat out nerves and fear. Okay. Is Donald Trump suffering from any mental issues, mental medical issues that is impairing his ability, his cognitive ability? Yes. Does he have frontal lobe dementia? Yes. Um, Alzheimer's? Okay. Now, I could be mistaken, but I am pretty sure that Alzheimer's is considered the umbrella um, under which different types of dementia fall. I'm pretty sure that's the way it is. So, if he has one, he has another. Is he trying to set himself up to use insanity as a defense? No, not at this time. His ego couldn't take it. Are you kidding? Is he in denial about his cognitive abilities? Yes. So, do China and Russia? I'm thinking about the ships that were sailing really, really close to Alaska, so to American shores. Um, do China and Russia view Um, the United States has weakened because of everything that's going on with Trump. Yes. Are they going to do anything that significantly um, impairs the United States? Okay, no. Ginny Thomas. I stand corrected. I guess the last time I said Jenny instead of Ginny, it's Ginny. Is she ultimately going to get into like serious trouble for the role she has played in the J6th? Okay. And is that going to be in part why, back it up, is Thomas going to step down from SCOTUS? Yes. And is that going to be in part because it becomes sort of a negotiated deal to keep Ginny out of trouble? Yeah. There is so much coming out about Thomas and his money, his financial dealings, the gifts, all of it. Um, is there still more? Is there still more to come out on the Thomas's financial dealings? Board. All right. So somebody is asking about no labels. So no labels, I think one of the people that are kind of in charge of that or sponsoring that or whatever is Lieberman. I can't remember his first name. Um, gentleman named Lieberman. They're talking about, third candidate, and of course the concern is they could split the votes in such a way so that um, because even though they're saying no labels, they really are leaning Republican. Is that correct? Yes. Are they actually going to put forward a candidate in the 2024 election? Yes, I don't like that answer. Is Manchin going to throw his hat in the ring under um the no labels party? Is he still going to be viable when it comes to voting time? No. I think Joe Manchin is living in a state of delusion where he thinks that if he runs, the whole country's just going to vote for him. The people in his own state don't like him. Okay. Somebody wanted to know if Trump's temper tantrums are on purpose. No. Are they real? Yes. Are they an indicator of his mental state? Can he actually control that anger? Um, Somebody wants to know if he is going to go play golf in Saudi Arabia and not return. Is that a potential at this time? Okay, not yet. Now, it may happen a little ways down the road, but right now they're saying no. So there are slowly but surely some mega people who are coming forward and saying, I can't believe I was a mark. I was duped. He was using us. Um, for some people, I guess it was when Giuliani came out and basically said, yeah, I lied about all of it. None of it was true. Where people started going like, what? Now, A whole bunch of them think it's fake, think it's a lie, think, everything the government's doing is not true or they're not telling the whole story. Um, so is there, let's say, just broadly speaking, is there going to be at least 10% of mega people who are going to realize that they have been used? Yes. Okay, that's good. Somebody wants to know if Ivanka flipped in the New York civil case because Letitia James has said that Trump and I think two others or the two eldest sons are wrapped up in this. And we know that she extracted herself from part of it. It's the way that happened because she gave valuable information. Yes. Alabama. So Alabama has redrawn their map. They didn't listen to what SCOTUS said. They're just ignoring it, right? They're saying, no, we're not going to have two writings that are predominantly Black. We're only going to have one, and that's just the way it is. And we're not going to listen to SCOTUS. Is there going to be sort of retribution for that? Is there going to be an issue with them just saying, no, I don't want to listen to you? Okay, yes. Ultimately, is SCOTUS going to end up redrawing the map for Alabama? And that's a yes, too. Is Trump ever going to actually be convicted for treason? As of right now, that is a no. And I know that frustrates you and makes you angry, but what Smith is doing is he is charging Trump where he has maximum evidence to support the charges because um, he doesn't want a situation where Trump can skip on anything. Okay. Is Donald Trump going to be convicted of the charges in the J6 indictment? Yes. Is Smith going to end up freezing the money or charging people connected to um, the PAC, to one of his PACs? I think it's the Make America Great Again. It could be the Bill Wall. It could be the whatever. But are there going to be funds frozen on one of the PACs? Yes, sure, they are. Is Cannon going to get recused in the sort of immediate future? No. Is it sort of a plan B if things become really outrageous with her? Yes. Again, Jack Smith doesn't do things unless it's sort of in the bag. So she's going to have to do a series of things that really, really show her bias before he plays that card. Is a documents case going to go forward in May of 2024 as according to the trial date? Is the trial actually going to be starting in May? Absolutely not. Dianne Feinstein apparently fell. I think they said she was in the hospital. Is Dianne Feinstein going to finish out her term? Now, That's a problem. But as near as I remember, apparently McConnell has already said that he will not allow a um, another Democrat to join that committee that she is on. I think it's a judicial committee. It's where judges get approved. And by the way, in case you didn't know this, Biden has confirmed more judges in his first 3 years than any other president, I think, did in 4 terms. And frankly, way more than Trump did in his 1 term. So if Feinstein is not able to complete her term, are they going to somehow be able to get another Democrat on that committee? Yes. So I heard that McConnell got booed. He was doing something in his own hometown, and he just got booed and booed and booed and booed. So um, we know that McConnell wants to end the term. He basically wants, let's check that. Is McConnell's plan or intention, to basically die while he is in office? Yes, that's absolutely what he wants. Okay, so the question is that likely to happen? It's a yes. And is that likely to happen in his current term? Yes. This is for entertainment purposes only. The pendulum tends to be a little persnickety about asking questions in terms of people passing. So we're going to take that answer just with a little bit of, a grain of salt. Okay, but then the question becomes, will they then be able to put, I don't think that they can put, I think he's going to have to be replaced by a Republican. Should that happen, is that accurate? Yeah, yes. Whoever is put in that place, should that happen and it become necessary, are they going to be able to manipulate with the same degree finesse and cruelty that McConnell has been able to? Mm-hmm. So is there somebody that could potentially replace him who is going to be just as devious as him? Yes. Sorry about that. That's kind of a crappy way to end this session. Alrighty. I can't think of any more questions right now. We've gone into 24 minutes. So I'm wrapping this up. Don't forget, it's Friday. The weekend is here. Make sure over the course of the weekend you do something good for yourself and someone else. And I will see you next week. Don't forget, this is a great place to put pendulum questions for next week. And until then, take care, be well. We'll see you really soon. Bye-bye.